weekly roundup. Sorry, it looks like I'm broadcasting to you live from Uncle Touchy's puzzle basement, but it's raining outside and this light's too bright, and I don't have a professional setup because that's not on my to-do list real high. I just came off of being sick, so I could be a little raspy, maybe not. I don't know anymore. Still a lot of work getting done, a lot of cool stuff happening. Finally, I can announce the thing that I had been wanting to talk about for a while, which is I was accepted for DreamHack. I submitted the subject. Sorry, hold on. There's a lot of junk on my desk. Still getting over it. Okay, so DreamHack is from, 16th to the 18th. I'll be getting there on the 15th and leaving on the 19th. That's because you have to do load in and load out. But 16th, 17th, and 18th, I will be there in the indie booth. What booth is it? Should have had this information ready. What are you doing with your life? You can find me in booth I-46. I'm hoping that lines up with numbers I'll put there later. I'm going to be there all day, each day of those 3 days, and I get 15 minutes on a stage to talk about the game. So that's the stuff that I'm really going to be focusing on for the next week, and have kind of focused on previous week here, is sort of polishing up the game in the first what I would consider kind of a standard first session playthrough, like the tutorial through a little bit of the main game, because I'm trying to think of like how long someone would actually sit at the booth and play. I also have to do, I don't think it's gonna be a speech. I think that'd be boring as shit, but something on stage. It'll probably be maybe a new trailer followed by a bit of gameplay, just kind of talk about it. You know, it's only 15 minutes, it's not super long, and there's going to be people shuffling up and down to set their stuff up and break their stuff down. So that's, you know, whatever. I got to figure that out. I have to order some new, you can see I've got this thing in the back here. It's one of the booth props, and I probably need to order like another banner, stuff like that. The other thing that I'm going to be focusing on is trying to get a demo. I figured since I'm doing all this polishing at the beginning for DreamHack anyway, I might try and get a little roadmap out of what I could tweak to make a demo, and then I could send that out, which I may or may not. I'm still on the fence about launching another Kickstarter along with the demo. Now that there would be a demo out, more of the game is done, I can show more stuff, I have a better idea of the sort of prizes, the sort of rewards I'd want to give with tiers, just kind of better footing now. So I might do that again, I might not. It depends upon how much effort I feel I can put into that, and if it is worthwhile compared to the effort into actual development. But that's about where it's at. There's polishiness. I'm doing the very last bit of essential props for the game. That means like there won't be any more red boxes that you interact with or anything like that. Work on some of the final areas, and then the final puzzle, all that stuff is going to happen. So things are really starting to come together, and we're in that home stretch. It's still a long home stretch because polish takes forever for things. But there's definitely an end in sight. So pretty cool. It's really nice to finally be at that point where things are sort of meshing. The playtesters in the Discord right now have been sort of talking about how this last update that I pushed to Steam for testing is sort of a big step up, because there's a lot of these other elements now for creepiness and some extra puzzles and some of that atmosphere. So that stuff's going to be getting layered in as I get closer and closer to launch. So it'll show better, it'll feel better, it'll play better, it'll just be an all-around better experience. So fingers crossed for a good time at DreamHack, and pushing this thing through to the end. Still hoping to try and hit the November deadline. Don't know exactly where in November yet, but I'm definitely pushing hard to get there. So that's what's going on. I will see you folks next week if you don't stop by the stream before then and say hey. So bye guys. Oh my god, was I not recording that whole time? Oh my god, was I not recording?